Welcome on in, trainers. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you everything you need to know about what's happening in Pokemon Go this week, starting with Fashion Week taking over, which is ending on Sunday, January 19th. But don't worry if you missed fighting Giovanni or going after the shinies in the leader Pokemon. They will keep them until the next takeover event. And if you happen to forget to remove frustration from your shadow Pokemon before this event ends, you'll be able to do it in the next event, which is called Steeled Resolve and is running from Tuesday the 21st until Sunday, January 26th. This will be the debut of Rookidee and its evolutions Corvisquire and Corviknight in Pokemon Go. They can't be shiny, but they are getting a legacy move for the event, which is pretty interesting. That doesn't usually happen for a debut Pokemon. There's also going to be a few other legacy moves available for this event. You can see them up on screen here now. Now, all of them are useful to have, except maybe Clodsire. It does run better with different moves in the GBL generally, but if you have any of these Pokemon with good IVs, you can definitely evolve them during this event and get that legacy move. Now, the way you're going to get Rookidee during this event is not in the wild. It is going to be in the 2-kilometer eggs. Those are the ones that you get from spinning Pokestops or gyms. And keep in mind, you have to get the 2-kilometer eggs after the event starts. Any 2-kilometer eggs you have right now won't have Rookidee added to the hatch pool. Now, you won't be able to get Rookidee in the wild, but you will be able to get these Pokemon here in the wild during the event. Machop and Totodile are good ones to focus on as they have legacy moves available, and they are both useful. Both of them are useful in the GBL, and Machop can also be used as a raid attacker, mainly in its shadow form. Now, there is going to be event field research for this that will include encounters, so we might see Rookidee available in there as well. We'll have to wait till the event starts to be able to check that out. Once the event goes live in the early time zones, you can check LeakDuck and you'll be able to get the information on those field research tasks. I have a link below in the description to LeakDuck in this video and every video. They are a great resource for Pokemon Go. Highly recommend checking them out. And then there's going to be a $5 USD paid timed research as well. This is going to give you a whole whack of Stardust, 1 Elite Charge TM, 5,000 XP, and some event encounters, and that might also include a Rookidee or two in there as well. Now, this event will also perfectly line up with the Go Battle Week for the Dual Destiny season, so it's running the same dates, Tuesday, January 21st to the 26th, and it will come with those usual bonuses, including 4-time Stardust win rewards, not including the end of set rewards. Now, this is a really good way to grind Stardust if you don't mind the GBL. Here is a look at the leagues that will be available throughout the event. All right, now let's talk about our usual weekly events, starting with max battles as we always do. There is some huge news here that you may have already heard about. We are getting all 3 legendary birds as Dynamax Pokemon. Starting this Monday from 6 to 7 p.m., we are going to have Articuno take over all the power spots for those max battles, and then it will stick around in the battles until the next week when Dynamax Zapdos will make its debut on Max Monday, and then Zapdos will stick around in the max battles until the following Monday when the Moltres max battles will start, which will then also stick around for that whole next week. Now, although they are sticking around for the week after their Max Monday's debut, I do think the Max Monday will probably be the best chance to go out and have other trainers out trying to get them as well. And then with a little teamwork and preparation, you should be able to get yourself some nice Dynamax legendary birds. Now, here are some of the top counters for Dynamax Articuno. So what you want to do is prep them by getting the right moves on them. Make sure you power up their max moves, their max defense and max heal as well. And don't throw your big hitters in first. Put in something tanky and then save your big hitters for when you Dynamax or Gigantamax, and that will give you the best chance at taking down these Dynamax legendary birds. Here are a few other ones. Gigantamax Lapras is one that you can fill in there if you manage to grab that. Dynamax Machamp with Bullet Punch and Rock Slide, or Dynamax Charizard instead of the Gigantamax could also work. All right, next up, let's talk about the Spotlight Hour, which happens every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. This week, we are going to have Paldean Wooper with that 2x catch candy. Let's talk about the raid bosses for this week. We do have those shiny eligible Deoxys attack and defense form, which are staying around until January 24th. Then we have Dialga beginning January 24th at 10 a.m. and running until February. Now, all of those can be shiny, so if you're missing any of them, definitely a good time to go out and hunt them. In terms of the Deoxys attack and defense form, that is going to be our raid hour for this week on Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. We haven't seen either of these 2 Deoxys forms in a little while, so if you're missing them, you want to hunt the shiny, you need some good IV ones, definitely a good raid hour not to miss if you can. All right, everybody, that's all the information I have for you in this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below or pop on over to our Discord. Tons of knowledgeable people in there who can help you out. But right now we have to say a huge thank you to our mythical members, High Five Louise, Liam, King's Lounge, Body on a Planet, and Kate. Thank you to them for supporting the channel at the mythical level, as well as all of our members and all of you who come and watch the videos, watch the live streams, whether you lurk or chat, hit that like and subscribe button, all that stuff. is super, super helpful. I'm very grateful for all of you. Happy hunting. Hope you get yourself some nice shinies this week, and we'll see you in the next one, friends.
I've got something incredibly funky.